Scott, Jean, I don't have much time.
Professor, what happened?
I've been shot.
Oh, dear Lord.
I didn't see him. He's still on the loose.
Should we call an ambulance?
No, Jean, it's fine. I'll just walk it off.
But, Professor, you're crippled.
Must you remind me at a time like this?
Seriously, Scott, what's wrong with you?
Oh, woe is me.
Couldn't you tell he was joking?
His joke made no sense.
It's like I'm being shot a second time.
I found it funny, Professor.
Then why didn't you laugh?
We don't have time for this. Jean, let's catch the shooter.
Well, if it isn't the two lovebirds.
Wolverine, we need your help.
Want someone to hold the camera?
Camera?
Well, I assume you're both heading back to your room.
Logan, what the hell are you talking about?
Listen, it's cool. I'm happy to watch and work on my grip strength.
Can you stop simping for 5 minutes?
I mean, I could try.
Logan, the professor's been shot.
It was you, wasn't it?
What?
Why'd you do it, pretty boy? Was stealing my girl not enough?
Logan, I was never your girl.
Damn, now I know how the professor feels.
We're looking for the shooter. Do you have any clues?
Well, how about the guy who has a motive? The guy who hates the professor more than anyone. That's where I'd start.
Of course. Thanks, Logan.
I didn't do it for you, Summers. I did it for her.
I'd rather you did it for the professor.
I did it for the professor.
Good afternoon, Hank.
Fine morrow to you both. Would you care for lunch?
Quit the pleasantries, Beast. We know it was you.
Why'd you do it, Hank?
Do what?
Lives are at risk.
People could die.
Don't you think I know that? But this is what's necessary for the betterment of science.
Science?
The genetic experiments, the DNA splicing. Sure, a few hosts died, but what is there suffering in the face of progress?
Hank, what are you talking about?
The grand betrayal wasn't supposed to happen yet, but so be it. Your DNA will make fine additions to my collection.
Hank, the professor's been shot.
Oh, right. Of course.
And we think you did it since you hate him.
Hate him? Why would I hate him?
Well, he tells you to shut up a lot.
Guys, when has he ever said that?
Shut up, Hank. Shut up, Hank. Shut up, Hank. Disconnect from the server, Hank. You have to be so blue.
Okay, fair point. But I didn't shoot him.
Look, we wouldn't even blame you if you did.
He's telling the truth, Scott. I read his mind.
Maybe you should have started with that.
Help me!
Jubilee, what's wrong?
I've been shot!
Why would someone do this?
They're probably dealing with unresolved trauma.
No, I mean, why would someone shoot you? You're clearly no threat. It's a waste of a bullet.
Thanks.
Walk it off, Jubilee.
Professor.
That's my name. Well, actually, it's Charles Francis Xavier, but who's keeping track?
Francis, super lame.
Shut up, Jubilee.
But you were shot. You asked us for help.
Pretty sure I'd remember getting shot.
You mean that wasn't you?
Have you two been drinking? Listen, it's fine. Just tell me it wasn't the vintage stuff, you know?
Well, if it wasn't you who was shot, then who?
It was me all along.
Morph.
That's right, your lovable friend who gets 0 screen time and was barely in the original X-Men animated series.
That face was never meant for primetime television. Ironic, since you're a shapeshifter.
You shifted into the professor, shot yourself, then sent Jean and I on this pointless search quest?
That's right, fooled you, didn't I?
Morph, this is why you have no friends.
But I didn't actually shoot myself. I just shapeshifted the injury to be more convincing. I can do that since shapeshifting makes no sense.
Well, I guess that explains everything. There was no threat, and Morph will never make an appearance again. Problem solved.
Then who shot me? Guys, I was actually shot. If it wasn't Morph, then who did it?
Traitors!
Gambit! I thought I fired you.
Gambit deserves the spotlight. Let the perfect croissant in the morning sun. And if Gambit can't have it, then you shall all starve. Viva la Louisiana!
Kiss the wrath of Gambit, you fromage-stealing swine! For every stolen line, I give you the gift of lead. Professor, you've been shot in the leg!
I guess the title wasn't clickbait after all.
Well, Jean, looks like everything turned out all right in the end.
Scott, what are you talking about? Gambit's gone on a shooting spree.
Silly Jean, don't you see? Now we're like every other school in America. True equality at last.
I love you, Scott.
Click on this video to see Magneto lose.